All right, so on Friday, I posted a video to Dojo showing you guys how to set up your child's classroom portfolios so you guys could start submitting homework if you choose to do so in our classroom. So we call it homework. The kids like to, talk about doing homework, things like that. It's nothing mandatory. It's just some options that you guys can do at home to go along with what we've been learning about at school with our letter of the week. Um, if you choose to do the homework, then once your child has practiced 6 letters, so done a homework activity for letter L, this week's letter L. Next week, if they do another homework activity for that letter, so on and so forth. Once they have practiced 6 letters, they will get to feed their brain. So they will get to go over to our brain feeder and choose a little snack, just a little incentive to keep them excited about learning our letters. And every time they practice 6 letters, they'll get to go over there and do that. So we have a little chart that they'll get to color in each time that they practice a letter, and that's how we'll do that. So our first letter is letter L. And the way we form letter L, so when you're having your child practice these, it's beneficial to have them practice it the way we practice it at school. So the way we form letter L is we pull down a line and then make a lap. Pull down a line, make a lap. That's how you form capital L. And lowercase l looks like number 1. Just draw a line down and then you're done. And you can also remind them that letter L makes the sound oh. Sometimes some of them will try to say le. Just remind them that when we make the sound that letter L makes, it says oh, like lion. So our options, and this, it kind of just goes over the homework too. So you can choose one of the options to practice capital L and one of the options to practice lowercase l if you would like. Usually on Mondays is when we start working with capital L, and then Wednesdays we start working with the lowercase. So Mondays we start with capital, Wednesdays we start with lowercase. Also, I always tell parents too, if your child has an activity that they really love that isn't one of the options for the week, they can do that instead. Maybe they really, really love building with Legos, and every week they want to build our letter of the week with Legos, and that's not the option. That's okay. They're still practicing it. Still send me the picture, and that will count towards them practicing that letter. You'll take a picture or a video of your child doing their homework, and you can add it to your child's Dojo portfolio, like I talked about in the video on Friday. And they'll get a color in their chart, and then once they have practiced 6 times, then they will get to feed their brain. So our first option for practicing L is writing it in Play-Doh. So if you have some Play-Doh at your house, you can squish it out really flat. You can use a pencil, a toothpick. You could even use they could even use their finger, and they can practice writing capital L, practice writing lowercase l. They can form letter L with leaves. So right now, you could go outside, pick up some leaves. This is something you could do outside, and they can form capital L or lowercase l. They can also paint letter L. This picture is just showing one option. If you get some paint, put it in a dish, use a Q-tip, and they can dot capital L or lowercase l. You can do finger paint, watercolors, whichever they choose. And then the last option is if they want to finish their handwriting paper, that's great. But you can also just you don't have to send the paper back to school, just take a picture of them doing that. And that would count as well. And also while they are doing those activities that they choose, you can also just reinforce the sound that letter L makes. So that sticks with them too. If you have any questions, please let me know.